Hey there, hope you're doing well. In this video, I'm going to be showing you guys what to do if TikTok gets banned. So thanks for checking out this video. I really appreciate it. Like I said, in this video, I'm going to be going over what you guys should be doing, assuming this ever happens, which I personally don't think it will, but you never know. Right, so let's talk about the situation at hand first before I, go over everything else. So TikTok may get banned. There's been talks from the US government that, they're trying to ban the platform, or they're entertaining the idea at least of banning this platform, maybe putting some regulations on it. And despite that, no measures have really been taken to get there. It's really just talks with the CEO of TikTok, that whole congressional questionnaire that they had with him and all this stuff. But realistically, it doesn't seem like anything has really come out of this, at least a ton, to the point where it's going to get banned. But you never know. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. I personally don't think it will, because there's just too much commerce going on, and there's just too much opportunity on the platform, at least in terms of a business and branding standpoint. And of course, it's just the way modern content is consumed. However, you could easily make the argument that it should get banned, but I'm not here to do that today. What should we do if this platform gets banned? That's kind of the question that a lot of people are asking themselves and asking each other. What should we really do once this happens, or if this ever happens? Well, here's what you need to realize. What people need to realize is that if TikTok goes away, the type of content that TikTok posts isn't going away. Short form content is obviously going to be here to stay, and it's going to be here for quite some time, if not forever. Since this is the case, it just wouldn't make sense for short form content to just magically disappear or just go away. It's still going to be out there. It's just you have to figure out where exactly that audience is going to flow towards. Maybe if it's on another platform, or maybe they're still using TikTok, just finding ways to use it. Or, you got to figure out what strategies are going to work now, since TikTok is banned, the algorithm isn't going to be there anymore. And you're going to have to rely on other algorithms and platforms to really do well on social media and build your online presence. And you can still do that, obviously, because you still have other platforms and, platforms that still have powerful algorithms that you can take advantage of. The only problem is, let's say most of your followings on TikTok, that might be an issue. But I'll go over that in just a little bit. So just be patient with me here. So where would the audience flow to exactly? Well, the audience would flow to places where short form content is either emerging or has a strong presence in. And this is typically, platforms like Instagram, YouTube, or even Facebook are good places to find these types of things. You could even find it in Twitter even, or other platforms like that. But, those big three platforms like Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook are most likely going to be the places where short form content is going to be held. If it isn't already, obviously you still have the likes of Instagram Reels, YouTube Shorts, Facebook Reels, etc. But those places are definitely going to emerge as hub spots for short form content if TikTok is banned. So if the platform were to be banned, expect these platforms to pretty much emerge as the new short form content platforms. So expect to see a lot more short form content and structures like that once TikTok is banned, assuming it ever is. Obviously, this video is under the impression that it is banned, but it's obviously not, outside of that. So anyways, how would this change your content strategy? Well, chances are your content strategy is really going to have to change, considering that the algorithms are much different on TikTok as opposed to other platforms. Like I said, the YouTube algorithm is not the same as TikTok's. Same goes with Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, etc. You're still going to have to test out different styles and videos, obviously, since you're on different platforms. You're going to have to see which one works, which one doesn't work. So a TikTok ban will most likely have you restructure your approach to content, but you still have to maintain your audience if you can have them hop onto the next platform, right? So there's just so many ways you can do that, but as long as you're able to find exactly how you can approach this new style and how you can restructure your content approach, realistically, you shouldn't have much of an issue, as long as you're able to not only funnel your audience, but also find ways to get attention from people on other platforms. So like I said, as long as you're able to do that, you should realistically have no issue. So why being present online matters? I stress this all the time, but people just don't seem to understand. If you don't have a following on other platforms, on multiple different platforms, if you're not omnipresent online, you're done for. You're going to be lapped. And it's pretty simple as to why. However, I really do emphasize how important it is. Because if the bulk of your following is from TikTok and, let's say that platform gets banned, you have no choice but to hop on other platforms unless you have some sort of VPN or something like that. And even then, it might be a little hard to do that. And you'll pretty much be starting from scratch. You'll pretty much be starting from ground zero, unless, like I said, you're able to funnel that audience onto other platforms successfully, right? Because if the majority of your following, if not all your following, is on TikTok, if you're only on TikTok, clearly something's going wrong with your approach, because there's a reason why there's tons of platforms out there. And there's a reason why there's audiences on every single platform for your specific niche. Like if you're, a content creator or a brand builder, or you have a brand on TikTok and only TikTok, when you start on Instagram or when you start on Facebook, you're pretty much starting from scratch, even if you had a large following on, TikTok. The thing is, you have to funnel those people onto other platforms. And if you can't do that and you can't be present online, you are going to be done for. And there's really much nothing you can do there. So before I end this video, I just want to give you guys a little more value. So here's what you must do before TikTok gets banned, assuming that ever happens, right? So regardless, I still think this is stuff that you should be doing, even if the platform gets banned or not. However, this is something that you must do at least to plan ahead. So one is to become present on other platforms, right? Establish your online presence on places like Facebook or Instagram or YouTube or Twitter. Really depends on what you're doing specifically, but either way, you want to have some sort of online presence besides being so focused on one platform. You want to plan ahead. You always want to adapt. You always want to plan for the worst, expect the worst. And that's why you have to plan ahead. You have to think about these things in these types of situations. Otherwise, you're not going to know exactly how you should go about these. And when it happens and you don't know what to do, you're going to get swept. And the third one is to test out different styles of content. You're still going to want to be testing out different videos no matter what, whether that's, testing out, a different approach or whatever. The thing is, you just want to take that. Fourth, you adapt. I mean, what else to it? And the fifth, all you have to do is really just funnel your audience onto other platforms. Like I said, it's really not this difficult to understand. Once you do understand it, you're set. That's pretty much going to be it for this video. I know I've kind of shifted gears and stuff like that. So anyways, hope you get a lot of value from it. Really, appreciate you taking the time out of your day to watch this. So thanks for checking out this video, and hope to see you in the next one.